The drama will unfold at Moda Center here in Portland, Oregon. The 76ers taking on the Trailblazers. For the 76ers, they started the season with a win. Tonight, out to make it win number 2. Blazers, Sixers. Coming up next. Don't go anywhere. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Here with Coach Dan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Jalen Williams and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And, Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Matisse Thybulle. Richardson is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Williams. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. And for Portland, the wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. And it's Holiday in at point guard. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
Avdia against Richardson. To the inside, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Holiday, the pass to Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Davis sets a screen. Richardson the pass to Davis. And Klingon pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Right wing. Portland moving the ball around. The shot by Holiday, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Back to Kamara. Holiday against Curry. Just 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Avdia can't hit. And it's Davis with the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Sharp. Here's Holiday. He's on target from 8 feet out.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Richardson. Rebounded by Kamara. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Holiday. Here's Kamara. Now Avdia, guarded by Curry. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Look, over the last few seasons, we've seen Avdia become more comfortable playing through contact.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Portland.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
That free throw, good from Avdia.
Well, listen, Deni Avdia is a key piece of this offense. He's got size at 6'9", he can shoot it, has really good passing numbers, and the best part, he's still improving.
And the basket by Curry.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Avdia. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Shot clock at 6. Back to Holiday. Shoots over Curry. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Well, look, you won't catch Holiday sleeping. He knew exactly how much time he had to get the shot off.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Kamare. Here's Klingon. Now Sharp. Back to Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
I'll tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Avdia against Richardson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Richardson's got 6 points. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Holiday against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Holiday. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, for my money, Holiday is one of the smartest players in the league. Great use of the pump fake there.
Taking 3 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Well, Holiday's one of those guys they can ask a lot of, whether it's guarding the opponent's best player or orchestrating for his teammates.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
The first thing that comes up when you think of Jrue Holiday, defense. He's probably the best perimeter defender of his generation. He can guard multiple positions and gives full effort every night.
Philadelphia with the ball after the Trailblazers pick up 2. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the 2-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Avdia. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Still early in the season, but the 76ers aren't wasting any time on personnel changes. They are thrilled to be adding an all-time great shooter to their roster in Steph Curry. But more than that, I know from talking to people, Curry's leadership was also something that made him desirable to this organization. They wanted a star who created a winning atmosphere just by being on the floor, and Steph Curry is a champion.
Thanks again, Shams. As always, here's Richardson. After Drew Holiday's score, Richardson kicks to Curry. Kicks it out to Richardson. Stolen by Avdia. On up the court. Here's Sharp. Finished off the break. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
76. Have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Pass to Holiday. Sharp with a screen on Curry. Here's Holiday. Bank shot. No good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Slammed in by Richardson.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Holiday. 76ers getting the bucket. Pass to Klingon. And here's Holiday. Lets it go from deep. That's off. It's his 4th miss in 7 tries. Richardson against Avdia. No good with the layup. Trailblazers leading by 6. And Sharp has it in the corner. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Davis with a screen on Holiday. Inside, taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Avdia isn't afraid to challenge the defense inside, which is why he gets calls like these.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Get out the field with your Blazer Dancer.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. In 4th, the Trailblazers.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Avdia.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Richardson with the screen on Lillard. Westbrook with it. Now Avdia defending. Richardson, good.
Averaging double-digit assists for a number of years. Russ can dish it.
Henderson dishes to Lillard. Jacks up a three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop him? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a show.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Nice little move there from Lillard to create the space he needed to get that score. He's got such a tight hand.
Westbrook with it. George picks him up. And the dunk by Bol.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now here's Westbrook. Still yet to score. And the dunk by Bol.
And just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Here's Henderson. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. That bucket in no time at all. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Well, Henderson is a flash player. He doesn't mind taking risks and trying to get creative.
George with the steal. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharp. Checked in. The 76ers making a switch here.
What's the roll?
1:05 left in the first. Count it.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Anderson pulls it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Lillard from outside. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the left side wing. 3-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 12. Here's George. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Bol. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Richardson. And it's Williams at the center, filling out the middle. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin, back to you.
Priorities straight. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Lillard. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
There's the pick. Richardson attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on George. So, Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
And Richardson drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Yang. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 10. Richardson outside. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the lead is down inside single digits.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
George sets a screen for Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
They just keep falling for Lillard. When he's this dialed in, the defense has to feel useless against him.
Outside Curry. Fires the 3. The 76ers another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond. The arc.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The 76ers making a change here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Henderson passes to Lillard. Henderson with the screen for Lillard. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2 to 6'10. But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Portland, no good that time either.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Richardson for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
The shot by George, wide open. No good, unable to end this run. Richardson with it. Lillard picks him up. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Obvious checked in for the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Now, here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. It's good from long range.
Well, that's a nice play. Sharp in rhythm off the catch.
Curry against Lillard. Richardson for three. Portland grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of two straight at home.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. Richardson outside. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Richardson's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by Richardson.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Curry for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Portland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Avdia hits the bucket.
Well, you got to be this quick in today's game. The second Avdia has the ball, he's into his shot.
Now here's Richardson. Three-pointer. The rebound by Sharp.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Henderson dishes to Avdia. Back to Henderson. Portland moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Davis with a screen on Lillard. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's a Portland's going with right now. Swinging, he's checked in for Paul George. Toumani Camara comes in for Scoot Henderson. And it's Holiday in for Lillard. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Russell Westbrook in for Matisse Thybulle.
And one of the best big men in the game. Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. This break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
Well, last year they were an excellent passing team. They want that to continue into this year.
On defense, the 76ers. Sharp, that's good.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's the screen. Curry outside. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Yeah, Sharp is just pouring shots in. Great to see him playing with this blend of energy and assertiveness.
Richardson with it. Now Avdia defending. Pass to Sharp. On the screen for Sharp. No good with the triple. 76ers trailing. Richardson the pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Holiday. He's got 8. And here's Sharp. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Clingan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Clingan's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And what's scary about Clingan, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
Richardson outside. Stolen away. Now Holiday. Pass to Kamare. Here's Sharp. Shoots it up. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
When Sharp is converting in the catch-and-shoot game, he's very tough to stop.
Richardson with the screen on Howard. Here's Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Clingan finds Sharp. And here's Avdia. Back to Sharp. Shot clock at 5. Lots of room. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And a slam dunk by Richardson. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
So Holiday will bring it up for Portland. They trail by 1. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Portland. Philadelphia also making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Bull in for Curry. Avdia against Richardson. Pass to Kamare. Hands it from downtown. Kamare's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Bull setting the pick for Westbrook. Down low. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Rebound by the 76ers. Richardson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. 3-pointer. And it's Portland with the rebound. Led by as many as 14 points. Avdia with it. Now Bull. Defending.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Holiday. How he did last season. Averaged 8 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
That free throw good from Avdia. Free throws good from Avdia. The 76ers trail by 4. To the wing right side. Corner shot. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. And Klingon pulls it down. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Avdia. And good that time. Avdia's got 11.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
They set the pick. Here's Westbrook. And just miss after miss right now. And for Portland, their shooting and offensive execution has been beyond great. They're 63% from the floor in this game.
Well, this is Westbrook at his best. So explosive and clever, operating in the open floor.
And here are the Blazers. Avdia on the wing. Pass to Kamare. Al Lillard, front past the arc. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Westbrook. 8 points his last outing. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, you wonder just how many times Westbrook has run this play. It's no doubt deep into the thousands.
There's a screen by Kamara. Lillard from outside, and Bol pulls it down.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Kamara. And so it's Shaedon Sharpe making highlights for the Trailblazers. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Back right after this.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man, it's a hot...
And let's circle back now to that first half. The Sixers find themselves in a tense one.
In a tight game like this, free throws could be the difference. It would help if they could get some freebies.
Is that how you saw it when they would foul you? Freebies?
Nah, it was usually and one. Free throws were just a bonus.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Clingan. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
The 76ers have yet to miss. From the free throw line, they're 3 for 3. And it's tied up with that one. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Led by as many as 14 points. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
For 3, Richardson, another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Thibault. Now the 76ers on the break. Richardson, no luck. Up against Curry. Pass to Clingan. And they pick up 2. Clingan's got 8 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Kamara. Back to Sharp. There's a screen by Kamara. It's stolen by Thibault. And stolen by Sharp. Here's Avdia. Clingan finds Avdia. Now here is Holiday, guarded by Kerr. 6 to shoot. Avdia with it, picked up by Davis. Avdia can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 4. Outside Curry. A 3 ball. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5. Baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The 76ers third.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Avdia, and stolen by Richardson. Takes the 3. The 76ers another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now we'll hear from Allie Lepore since she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said, we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. From the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry against Howard. A shot by Curry, no good. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Yeah, Sharp's offense is really coming together now. He's becoming an efficient and productive threat, and we're seeing that tonight.
Avdia against Richardson. Here's Curry with connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Clingan's shot is off.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. And he gets the... whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, over his career, Avdia has upped his scoring numbers, and defenders have taken notice.
Deni Avdia taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Avdia.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Richardson outside. The kick out to Westbrook. Another shot. 4 on the clock. Launches it. He doesn't hit that one. Trailblazers trail by 8. And it's Avdia off the drive. That one good for 2.
Well, you got to have some fight to play in this league. Avdia showing plenty.
There's a good screen. Richardson dishes to Westbrook. And it's Portland with the rebound. Sharp's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Avdia. Here's Westbrook. Richardson for 3. They grab their own miss. Tries again. The shot comes out. Trailblazers trail by 4. Back to Sharp. Pass to Kamare. Now here's Avdia. Clingan the screen for Avdia. 5 to shoot. And it's Clingan with the jam.
everything on that one.
76ers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. George is checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for Drew Holiday. And Philadelphia making a change here. Philadelphia with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Going inside.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 4-point game. Sharp. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. The kick out to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Portland's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
And he may be in his 30s, but Paul George still has got a lot of bounce.
The 76ers shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Westbrook with it. Now Avdia defending. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his second basket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Lillard from outside. No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts. And that one, good. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
On the wing, George. Ball covering.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Klingon.
Scoot Henderson.
Here's Lillard. Here's George. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Rebound by the 76ers.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Takes it inside. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 4. To the inside. Stolen by Henderson. Lillard with it and guarded by Capella. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Bangs home the trifecta. Henderson's got 5.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Philadelphia shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Here's Westbrook. Takes it off the glass. Westbrook's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. That shot off the mark.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Outside Westbrook. Down low. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes on. 76ers return possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Outside for George. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. In the corner, it's Capella. Lillard surveying the D. .54 seconds left to play in the third. And now Philadelphia on the break. The shot misses.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert. Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
But Trey. Rebound by the Trailblazers. In the corner, George with it. Lillard against Westbrook with the step back. Here's Henderson, and Capella sends it back. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please? Timeout. Stop turning it over.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is where the coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And a deep three from Westbrook. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. 76ers ahead, up 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits. Us here in the fourth quarter. Portland trailing here. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Cole is out there with Davis. Then it's Curry. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And finished off by Davis.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that.
Oh, reversed it home. That was ready.
Agreed. The agility on display. Roll a screen on Lillard. Here's Curry. The kick out to Westbrook. Fires from deep. And again for three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. And that one's good, George.
Just devastating. George making it look easy with that move.
Westbrook a screen on Lillard to the paint. And the layup is good. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
From deep, George. And Westbrook pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Outside Curry. Back to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Curry a screen on Lillard. Westbrook passes to Curry. And stolen by Shot. Over to the wing. Inside. And stolen by Bol. Outside Westbrook. Rebound by the Trailblazers. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Sharp. Lillard with no one around. Gets an open look and hits. 20 points for Lillard.
Well, any range is within range for a shooter of Lillard's talents.
Curry deciding where to go with it.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
For those just joining us, fourth. Quarter here We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to George. Six on the shot clock, and Davis sends it back.
Come on now, you gotta bring it harder than that when AD is. Meeting you at the rim. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely.
Sixers foul. Stephen Curry. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Diaz checked in. Richardson against Sharp. 5 on the clock. Pass to Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
And Davis can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Sharp. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, look, it's not fun guarding Sharp. He's long and bouncy. Sometimes you just have to foul him.
Sharp.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, each season, young Shaedon Sharp seems to take another leap, especially as a scorer. His skill just keeps on getting better.
And Sharp drops them both. The 76ers leading by 5. Richardson with it. Curry on the wing. Richardson outside. No good on the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Henderson outside. To the middle. And George with the stuff.
Holding nothing back there. George gives the dunk his all.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10 to the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Denny Avdia picks one up.
First team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw.
And crucially, he did enough there to make it a 2-possession game.
To the inside. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Paul George.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter he has really been the man.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play.
Second team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Anthony Davis. At the line for 1.
That one misses for Davis.
And a member of the NBA 75 team, Anthony Davis.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me? Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's going to jam it all over you.
Here's Curry. Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Avdia finds Lillard. George sets a screen for Lillard. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
Williams passes to Thybulle. Richardson with the screen on Avdia. And there's Richardson on the assist by Davis. Richardson's got 40 points.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remained red hot deep.
George, no good. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Curry. Pass to Thibault. In the corner, it's Richardson. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Richardson's got 16 points here in the second half. Avdia. Back to Lillard. Here's George. He's guarded by Williams. Kicks it out to Lillard. With some arc. And the shot is good. 22 points for Lillard.
Some nights Lillard can just keep going and going.
Curry, a screen on Sharp. Outside for Curry. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Avdia finds Henderson. Here's George. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got 11 rebounds in the game.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 to that department.
Richardson, second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for Portland, Damian Lillard. One foul.
And even as he's aged, Lillard has shown that his shooting is something that will always strike fear into defenders. You can't give him any space.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Klingon comes in for George. And it's Tamani Kamara in for Scoot Henderson. Lillard. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 7. It's Richardson on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. The 76ers another 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Sharp. They set the pick. Hefty move. It's hauled in by Thibault. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Richardson outside. Puts up a deep 3. He can't get that one to fall. Trailblazers trail by 10. Here's Sharp over in the corner of Avdia. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Drew Holiday's checked in for Portland.
Number 5, Drew Holiday.
Avdia against Richardson. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Williams sends a screen for Richardson. Up again. Curry outside. Williams, a screen on Howard. And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
Holiday. Fiery, tough to keep up with.
At the line for Portland, Drew Holiday.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Westbrook. The crossover. Not that time. It won't go.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Oh, the slam dunk.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop clinging when he's that close.
And the layup is off. Trailblazers trail by 7. Holiday outside. Avdia! It's tipped, and it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. Westbrook against Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. It's good. Hot off the lead pass.
Okay, showing some touch there. Good to see Clingan wanting to expand his offensive repertoire.
1:33 left in the game.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Now Sharp.
And really the only question going forward for Clingan, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
Team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That turns the lead to 6.
Well, you never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're down late.
Outside Westbrook. Shoots the 3. That one is off.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult goal.
Holiday attacking. Layup, no good. Philadelphia's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. The shot misses. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. Cleared away by Avdia. And here are the Blazers.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
For the 76ers, Richardson.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
It falls! That is world class.
Yeah. And I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. misses. He'll call time. The lead is 2. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
For your Blazer dancer.
Avdija! Beyond the arc. Leaps for it. No good.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Stephen, a slow start. Did something feel different for you in the second half?
No, just made some shots. It's really the best explanation I got for you. We got challenged at halftime in terms of getting a little edge around what we were trying to accomplish tonight. It took us a while to really gain momentum in this game.
Well, the adjustments paid off. Congrats on the win.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, the chosen one.